Hello everybody and welcome back to the Little King story playthrough. It's another pretty slow day for the most part. Really what we are working our way towards in this part really is getting enough money to get a merchant, get a chef, also to get more members of our Royal Guard. Because at the minute we don't really have enough. Also, I forgot about that one. See, this is something that I haven't actually brought up. If you are picking up quests, they will only last for a certain number of days, unless it is a story necessary quest. And by that I just mean if it's like a Guardian UMA or a very special quest that needs to be done to complete the story. These normal quests that you just do for money, they can fade away, and I think pretty much consistently they will they will only ever last a maximum of 3 days. So if you don't get to it after the 3 days are up, well then it's a bit late and you aren't going to be able to get that quest anymore. That said, it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day you're going to be getting more quests anyway, so literally, what is the point? But either way, we are going to be exploring somewhere a little bit different today, so that should be quite fun. And by somewhere a little different, I mean because we have a miner on the team now, we can get to a new area of the Dark Valley that we couldn't get to before. We're not going to be doing every possible thing that we can do there, because you need a merchant to get one thing, and I suspect I'm going to freak out a little bit at something that's going to await us. But until then, we have got to deal with the Wolfsbane trio. Yay. At the minute, the Wolfsbane trio are an absolute blighter. I mean, obviously the reason why they have called it Wolfsbane is because it's obviously a very famous plant for being poisonous. So they are essentially a poisonous trio because they are damn difficult right now. And obviously you've got two of the giant turnips, plus a cock-a-doodle-doo. So they can be very, very, very difficult. And apparently, this is just going really random, massive tangent. Oh, well, there's actually a band called the Mockingbird Heights Trio, and they have done a song called When the Wolfsbane Blooms, which I think was done very, very recently, as in 2015. So obviously that's a band, and that's a song, and that's a trio doing something to do with Wolfsbane. Means absolutely sod all to this playthrough, but the more you know. I can't wait until I can one-hit KO these sods, because they're just irritating right now. Now, I think I'm going to make use of that hot spring. I think we need it. We need a little soak. I mean, I believe that this is another major tangent, but... oh well. I'm pretty sure that, like, hot springs have long been linked to having healing powers. I mean, technically, these are all sort of naturally occurring hot springs, but they are also a bit man-made. I mean, essentially, so this is the Wikipedia entry on the therapeutic uses of a hot spring. Yes, we're going there. Because heated water can hold more dissolved solids than cold water, warm and especially hot springs often have a very high mineral content, containing everything from simple calcium to lithium and even radium. Because of both the folklore and the claimed medical value some of these springs have, they're often popular tourist destinations and locations for rehabilitation clinics for those with disabilities. And there are some serious things when it comes to healing hot springs. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there is one somewhere in France which is incredibly famous. It's not mentioned on here, but I mean, some famous hot springs include Frying Pan Lake in Waimangu Volcanic Rift Valley in New Zealand, which is the world's largest hot spring. You've got Boiling Lake hot spring in Dominica, which is the second largest hot spring in the world. You've got the Geyser hot springs in Iceland, which is the source of the word geyser. You've got the town of Spa in Belgium, which is the origin of the word spa. You have one in Shiretoko National Park in Hokkaido in Japan, which has a hot springs waterfall called Kamui Wakayu no Taki, which translates as River of the Gods in the Ainu language. And for anybody who's watched my Okami walkthrough, you should recognise that because of the word Kamui. I'm pretty sure that is the word means gods. Could be wrong, but Kamui should certainly sound familiar to you all. But this is the area of the Dark Valley that I said was new. And obviously it is clearly quite new. We've got some sheep up here, which are dead easy to defeat. And obviously I have popped down to the bottom there and run away like a little girl. Probably that's the wrong phraseology to be using. I have run away like a wuss. Because I didn't want to face down Yvonne in standard form. Because I thought, oh my god, she's going to destroy me and I can't be bothered to pay all those death benefits. Now if you come all the way to the end here, you can get Wonder Spot number 10, Haunted Zone 1, which is surprisingly dead easy one to get, but it's very out of the way, so you're unlikely to have spotted it, really. And annoyingly, outside of that Wonder Spot, those sheep, dealing with Yvonne and getting its parasol that's off that little area. Oh, there's Yvonne, there's Yvonne, there's Yvonne. Ah! No! No! Get away, get away, get away, get away. There that's me running away like a wuss, because I was just like, nope! Was not expecting that! I'm not dealing with that, because it'd been so long since I've played the game that I'd forgotten that that was a thing that could happen. that certain enemies, I'm pretty sure mostly just Yvonne, I can't think of any other, I suppose the cows, they turn into regular enemies. Nothing else, mind. But yeah, if you actually want to deal with Yvonne right now, is quite easy in comparison to her boss form, because she's got a lot less health and therefore she's much easier to deal with. Like, she's still got the same deadly moves. I mean, her tongue eating will kill you in a single hit if you're not, well, if you get caught by it. But the actual fighting of her is a lot easier. And thankfully we aren't getting any enemies coming out of this hole, so it's probably not going to be a great prize, but it'll be something, and that'll be awesome, because god damn it, I need the money. Oh, it's just a gold bar. Well, that's disappointing. I thought I was going to be rich! Massively stinking rich, but no. The game just would not give me that. Now, as you can see, there's the purse that I think I was talking about, that's located up here that we need the merchant for. There's also a hole that I think I've been wanting to get for absolutely ages, ever since we got to this bit of the Dark Valley. Because obviously when we put that hot spring there, you would have been able to see the hole and you would have been like, but I can't get to it, I want it so badly. So we will be going and grabbing that. Can't do anything about the purse yet. But what's really nice is that if you run just over here, you're back in the Sunflower Plains. So if you ever wanted to take a slightly different route there, you certainly can do. I don't think I would ever actually recommend it as a pathway to get to the Sunflower Plains. Unless you were deciding, well, I want to get the parasol and other stuff, and then continue on with making our way through the Sunflower Plains. In that case, yes, going this way would be fine. And I think when we actually have enough money to get the merchant, and I go and pick up that purse, I'll probably pop into the Sunflower Plains afterwards. Because I just want to get that bit more money. Also, I believe, as long as I don't spend much more money, thank God I can't afford that. And thank God I can't afford that, so hopefully I will do the smart thing. Go and get a merchant, and then deal with that sort of stuff. Because once you've bought your... once you've paid for the training of your citizens, it's a lot easier to then be able to just continue on with what you want. And, let's see, who's got a decent amount? Fran, I think you'll do, Duck. Don't know why I selected Fran. I think it's because, generally, you want your citizens that have the highest amount of health to be like soldiers, because they will, obviously, that you're going to be sending them into battle much more regularly than you will your other citizens. Or at least they're going to be more in the fray of things. So you want them to have the higher amount of health. And also they automatically get an extra boost by becoming soldiers. And with that rather expensive thing, we now have a savvy merchant! And seeing as we've now got a merchant, I think we should probably go and pick up those 2 massive purses. Because, fingers crossed, I'm not 100% sure. Also, for God's sake, this is why you need to use evade formation. It's the easiest way of getting up the stairs without losing every single one of your citizens to their own stupidity. It's the same curse that Pikmin has. Like, sometimes your Pikmin just wrap around things in the most ridiculous of ways, and you're just like, what are you doing? This is ridiculous. Just be smart. Go a correct path round, you'll be fine. But oh well. Anyway, we send a merchant in, they will appraise this, and we get a massive treasure! Ha 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 ha! I'm rich! I'm rich! Now, if I recall correctly, I might be slightly wrong, I think that treasure is worth about 300,000 bol. Which obviously, on top of what we already have, that's going to be very useful. Because that should just about put us in the range of the Culinary Academy. What are you doing, me? I say, I had a moment that was just like, pass me. What are you planning? Well, you're not jumping, you are going and getting that purse. That is the goal here. Because I want that money. Because I want the academy. Because I want a chef so I can get moving. Because really, once you've got a miner and once you've got a chef, you can make your way all the way through the Sunflower Plains and up to a point where you can build a jump cannon. And obviously that means that you can then easily traverse between the end of that area, so just before 2 of the bosses, and anything else. So really, you're gonna want to get there as soon as you can and build that, and then you'll be good to go. Also, for God's sake, I forgot there was a UMA challenge over this way. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe that was the plan, you see. A little bit of forethought. Thought, go this route. Can deal with this as well. Get more money. And then hopefully tomorrow we can train a chef and we can mosey on over to, well, through the Sunflower Plains. It'll still take us quite a bit of a while to make it all the way through. But pretty much once we have reached a place where you can build the cannon, then we'll be in a much better position. Also, something that you may have noticed is that when it's night time, some of the sunflowers come to life. I believe they're called melancholies? I think, anyway. They're not too difficult. I'd say the zombies are worse to deal with. I mean, obviously, because they're just massive damage sponges. I mean, I suppose that is what you'd expect to happen from a zombie. They can't feel anything, so they can suffer through more pain. Also, for God's sake, I did it again! Me and poison puddles, I just seem to have an affinity for getting struck by them. For God's sake. Anyway, let's see what our wonderful load of stash gets us. Please, for the love of God, tell me that I have enough. Oh, thank the Lord! thank the... Oh. Merchant, I'm incredibly grateful for you allowing me to hopefully get more guards. Oh, you bought me armour! Ooh! For God's sake, so I've got armour to pay for. I think I also have the ability to get more guards. Oh, this is going to put me just out of range of getting that culinary academy, isn't it? Oh no, it's just the armour research. Oh! Oh, it's just the armour research! Oh, I can get my chef! Oh, yes, and I've got enough to pay for a chef as well! Beautiful! So... No, don't do it. Please don't do it past me. I want a chef. No! Oh, you moron! You absolute moron! Well, we've got the Culinary Academy. Looks like we're just going to have to get a bit more money before we can get a chef and make any progress. But I think now it's a good time for bed. So I'll see you in the morning.